Hey everyone, it is Sunday, so that means it's time for another Sunday Scaries skill session. And last week I talked a little bit about the nervous system and what's happening with that whenever you're experiencing anxiety. So I kind of wanted to just build off of that a little bit this week and talk about what's happening in the brain. And so when you are feeling anxious, that means that there's a lot of activity happening in your hindbrain. Some people call it your reptilian brain, but it is basically the oldest part of our brain. It's been around the longest. And so if you think about what the biggest concern was for human beings as a species way back in the day, it was survival. So that part of your brain is really concerned with just that. Its job is to kind of scan the environment, look out for danger, and make sure that you stay safe and alive. But back then, those signals were a lot more helpful because we were actually experiencing danger. Things may have been chasing us or whatever. And now in our modern world, that's not happening so often. So those signals can actually just create a lot of discomfort. And so it can be helpful to have a skill that can activate a different part of your brain so that it can steal away some of that energy and attention from your hindbrain and start to send signals that you are actually not in danger and that your brain can calm down, quit sending all those stress signals. So specifically, we want to think about targeting the prefrontal cortex, so that's up here, and it is the most sophisticated part of our brain. It's basically what differentiates us from other animals as human beings, and it is essentially responsible for any of our higher level functioning. So if you can start to activate that part of your brain, again, that's going to take away some of the attention from that hindbrain, start to send signals for your body to calm down. And a really great skill for activating your prefrontal cortex is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 skill. So all you're gonna do with that is you're going to name 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can feel, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. So smell and taste get kind of tricky sometimes. So if you can't actually smell or taste something in the moment, then you can just name things that you like the smell and taste of. But again, because you are trying, the whole purpose of this is to activate that prefrontal cortex. You don't want to just run through things really quickly and just kind of go through the motions. So you wouldn't want to, for instance, say like window, wall, camera. You want to really slow down, be very intentional, deliberate about the things that you're either seeing or feeling or whatever. So for instance, I have this painting behind me of this llama. And so if I was using this painting as one of the things that I could see, I'm not gonna just say painting. I'm gonna actually notice like all of these colors, how that blue kind of fades into green and how it's got little white flecks through it. So I'm really slowing down, really being deliberate and intentional because that's what's gonna get that part of your brain activated. You want that higher level functioning to engage. And so once you go through all those 5 senses, you should start to notice that your brain is stopping those stress signals. Again, you're becoming more grounded, becoming more present. And as you do that, you should notice a noticeable shift in your anxiety. So hopefully y'all will have a chance to practice that skill this weekend or sometime soon. Again, please be sending me any requests or any feedback for stuff that you are interested in. And I hope y'all have a great Super Bowl Sunday.